This video will walk you through setting up and unboxing your Ri-1000X printer. Before unboxing the printer, we recommend placing it next to the table where you'll be setting it on. Start by removing the plastic covering the box. Next, remove the shipping straps. Then remove the top cover. You'll find all of the accessories at the front of the printer. Before proceeding, please set aside and identify the following items. A box of accessories labeled A, which contains Ricoh cleaning liquid type 1, cleaning applicators, a head cleaning cover, lint-free wipes, Ricoh grease, and protective gloves. You'll also have a box of accessories labeled B, which includes head protection instructions, the printer's power cable, an Ethernet cord, the ink waste tube, and a squeegee. You'll also find a group of accessories, which includes your ColorGate software license, a safety information and quick installation guide, a user maintenance guide, soft touch heat press paper, a standard medium-sized platen, and a waste bottle. Once you've identified all of these items, remove the rest of the loose foam from the front of the printer. Ensure that you keep all packing materials provided. You will need these materials when transporting the printer between locations. These will also be required in order to send the printer in for repairs or modifications. Now remove the foam at the back of the printer. Then remove the corner inserts. Finally, remove the box's side frame. You're now ready to move the printer. 4 people are needed to lift the Ri-1000X safely. Look for the stickers on the side of the printer to identify the carrying handles. Once everyone has a good grip, carefully lift the printer onto the table. The table you're placing the printer should be able to support at least 400 pounds. Remember to store all packaging materials in case you need to transport the printer in the future. Now we can install the waste bottle. Start by removing the lid. Then take the waste tube and attach the cap side to the bottle. Approximately 2 inches of the tube should hang underneath. Then secure the cap onto the lid. Now we can attach the waste tube to the back of the printer. Remove the towelette and then firmly press the connection into the inlet. If you ever need to remove this tube again, make sure to press down on the ring as you remove it so that you do not damage the inlet. Check that the connection is fully inserted. The waste bottle should be at the foot of the table, and the tube should be aimed downward with no obstructions. Now let's finish setting up the printer. Slowly lift the cover until it's completely upright, then carefully remove the foam from the front. Remove the tape and cover holding the carriage cap in place. Then gently unhook the carriage cap from the print head. Be careful not to spill any cleaning liquid which may still be inside of the cap. Then remove the mylar protecting the maintenance station. You can remove any protective foam lining the edges of the printer. Now head to the back of the printer and install the power cable and the Ethernet cord. Agitate the white ink cartridges by shaking them for 1 minute. Insert the white cartridges, then unpack the color cartridges and insert them into their respective ink slots. Make sure that you have the ink cartridges and not the cleaner cartridges. The ink cartridges have colored labels on their outside edges. Flip the switch on the back of the printer next to the plug. Power on the printer by holding the button next to the display. Once the screen lights up, you can let go. After about a minute, the printer will boot up and begin its initialization process. If the cartridges are all loaded, the printer will begin filling the lines once it boots up. It will take about 23 minutes for the lines to fill. Do not open the cover or remove any cartridges during this process or it will interrupt. Once the printer is completely filled with ink, we're going to run a nozzle check. Unpack the standard platen and attach it to the base by aligning the 2 pins. The magnets attached to the plate will secure the table when seated. Adjust the table height by slowly spinning the green wheel underneath the platen. The height should be set to 1 for the best nozzle check. Then place a transparency film onto the platen. This is where the nozzle check is going to print. On the display, navigate to the maintenance screen by hitting the second tab on the bottom. Then send the table to the back of the printer by pressing Set. Once the table is at the back and the printer is ready, press the nozzle check button and then press Yes to confirm. Then review the nozzle check pattern. If there are any missing lines on the nozzle check, you'll want to run auto head cleans on that head. You can run auto head cleans by clicking the button next to the nozzle check. It will then allow you to select which heads you want to clean and whether to do a normal or a strong head clean. After completing the head clean, redo the nozzle check to see if the lines have improved. Repeat this process until the nozzle check looks good. This concludes our Ri-1000X unboxing.